Okay. This is our 1984 themed episode. And Max is talking Miley, how good her new music is. We'll talk about that in another episode.
Yeah, it's
This is more of her dad's time period. Billy Ray.
Yeah. Back when dabbing existed yet.
Yeah. So to start it off, we'll just go right into the music of 1984. The first one is the album 1984 by Van Halen. Classic. Very unique title. Imagine if someone came out with an album that was just called 2019.
2019.
At the time, wouldn't that have just seemed like, really?
I feel like there's no way that would sell if somebody did that now.
Yeah.
There was the book unless it was like Kanye or something. Not cocky.
What did you say?
There was the book 1984, so it's not too cocky.
Yeah. And maybe
come out That's true. I wonder who was first. Somebody copied someone. Well, 1984 was supposed to be
first.
I'm dumb. That's right. It didn't even come out. That was the stupidest thing I've ever said. Yeah. God.
Yeah.
But, sorry. Yeah, jeez, my brain.
Yeah.
Is that the album that has next to me saying the stupidest thing?
What did you say, Max?
Is that the album that has Jump on it?
Yeah, it has Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher. There's some classics on there.
It's a good album.
Yeah, it's a great album. This is right here. Rolling Stone has it as one of the greatest rock albums of all time. Something's going on noise-wise.
What's going on with your mic? Oh, this is worse than on Xbox.
Max is beating off right now.
It's so bad. Oh my god, that was horrible. What happened?
I have no idea.
It sounded like you were turning up the volume and it was just clicking over and over. Oh god. Love it. Now I feel like Nolan and it's horrible connection. Yeah, dude, that's that right there is all the Twitter clips that you just fucked yourself. All right. No, that's getting edited out. Not your connection though. No, keep that in there. But back to it. Yeah, that sounds like a really good album. If it's considered one of the best albums of all time, that's
rock wise. It's a great album.
Rock wise, yeah.
And then I know Jump comes off as such a happy song, and it's literally about suicide. Like someone's telling the guy to commit suicide because he's talking about go ahead and jump and
go ahead and
crazy
jump.
Yeah
Ready Player
exactly
One.
Like that. Yeah
I think it's suicide for both of those.
Next is Born in the USA.
Doesn't even make sense.
Total classic, which has Born in the USA and has Glory Days on it and a few others, Dancing in the Dark. That's a great album. I said he just came out with some new music last week. Bruce is pretty old now. Yeah.
I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it any good?
I don't know. My dad texted me right away and was like, "Bruce Springsteen's new album is amazing."
You'll never.
He was so hyped. He was like, "He's going on tour again this year. Like, we've got to get tickets." I was like, "I think they'll probably be pretty easy to get."
Yikes. I don't know. I like Born in the USA. I don't think it's like.
Oh, I love old Bruce Springsteen. I don't.
Yeah, I think he's awesome.
He had an album come out about 4 or 5 years ago, and I just remember it was so funny. He's got this song on it called Outlaw Pete, and the whole song he's just going, "Outlaw Pete, can you hear me?" And he's singing that over and over. And I think he was going for a Western vibe on the album. It was hilarious though. But yeah, I mean, whatever, Bruce. Yeah, Bruce is getting crazy.
Yeah.
He kind of should go country. Just
I could see it.
Simplify it.
He's got the voice for it.
He's the boss.
Yeah, he is the boss.
Michael Scott. That used to be the cool thing to say. Next is Purple Rain by Prince. I've never really gotten into Prince that much. I know a few of his songs, but I mean, he was one of the first big pop stars. I think he was always kind of overshadowed by Michael Jackson because they were pretty similar and their music was pretty similar. But I know he was great.
Yeah, I was never really into Prince much either, but he has obviously he's got that popular vibe. I should try and get into him because he's very much like a Michael Jackson. He's got that what's other than like Purple Rain, what's another one that's like really big?
He's got
I was trying to think about that too. It's kind of hard to I don't really know him that well either, but he's so famous I can't even name.
You don't have to be cool to rule my world or whatever it's called.
Yeah, I Want to Be Your Lover, Little Red Corvette, Most Beautiful Girl in the World. Yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff. I'm sure he'd be one of those artists where, like, if we listened to him, we'd be like, oh, we heard this.
Oh, we'd be Prince.
We probably heard it, yeah.
The better version of Prince, though, have you guys ever seen the Dave Chappelle as Prince, the True Hollywood Stories? Oh, dude. You've got to look it up. It's Charlie Murphy, Eddie Murphy's brother, telling a story of like the first time he met Prince, and Prince invited him back to his house, and like they were playing basketball against each other, and he was talking about how Prince was like amazing, but like Dave Chappelle's like acting it out as he's telling the story. It's hilarious. I'll send it to you after this. It's some great stuff. Next is the Footloose album, which is such a catchy song. Big fan by Max. Isn't that wait?
That's a movie album, right?
That's Star-Lord's favorite movie, isn't it? You have to like it.
Yeah, the greatest movie ever.
Yeah.
No, it's not really that good.
I hate Footloose. I saw it once, and I'm like, how is this a movie?
Did we watch it in school, Luke? Did they show it? I swear. They showed something
I think they might have shown clips or something.
That's what I thought.
The premise of it is so weird, isn't it? Like they ban dancing.
Yeah. And then they like settled the end with like a tractor standoff. Like it's just weird. I mean, it's got some iconic moments in it, but like I
swear that I had to watch this in grade school at some point.
The local minister, John Lithgow, bans dancing. What is John Lithgow doing?
Of course it is.
Bans dancing after his son was killed in an accident returning from a night of dancing. What the fuck?
Oh my God.
First of all, why does a local minister have political power over dancing? Second of all, he's returning from dancing, so they're gonna...
why would you ban
that's such an 80s movie.
That's so dumb.
Yeah, God.
Kevin
does
Bacon.
have that iconic Kevin Bacon dance.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah. What a guy, Kevin Bacon. He always shows up in random stuff. I always forget he was in Animal House. And 2 nights ago I was watching Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, and he's in that for like 3 minutes. He's in a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Gotta love Kevin Bacon.
Randomly
X-Men.
Yeah, randomly was in an X-Men movie. Pretty funny.
To celebrate Dark Phoenix.
I'm Kevin Bacon. Oh, Christ. Well, I guess it is a celebration because it's over. So you're right.
Yeah.
It sounds like it's horrible. Just off topic a little bit. But, I mean, not that wasn't expected, but yeah, it sounds like it's so bad. Mm-hmm. And the review embargo doesn't even lift until it like actually comes out. So
that's like Fantastic Four.
So bad.
Yeah, that's a terrible sign. Mm-hmm. Hopefully we get a tweet, bro, from Simon Kinberg. Like, this is not the movie I wanted it to be. Do not like, remember when Josh Trank did that shit?
Josh Trank, that's right. He's like, you guys will never get to see the movie I wanted to make. It was like
on like the night of the premiere. Like, God. Fucking like bro, I wish someone could do like math on how much that probably made the movie lose. Because who's gonna read that and be like, oh, okay.
Well, he deleted it like immediately.
What a fucking idiot! God,
that was.
I wait a few months or something. Jesus Christ, he was trying to get ahead of the curve.
He's like, basically saying, I'm sorry.
And then like a week later, he was fired from Star Wars for like creative differences.
Yeah, what would that have been though? Like, what was he? What were they going to give him?
He had confirmed it. It was going to be a Boba Fett movie. And Yeah, and apparently him on set of Fantastic Four, have you ever heard some of the stories or like read some of the stories, dude?
Yeah, I heard.
He was like
I've heard
insane.
very much. It's both like it's a he said, she said
Yeah.
situation where they blame each other.
I was reading one because it was being filmed in New Orleans, and he was renting a house in New Orleans. When the landlord got it back, it was like so beat to shit, and there were like holes in everything, and like everything was like ripped up, and it was like an expensive place. And the guy was like, "What the hell like happened?" Like, I think the dude might just be like a lunatic.
Maybe. I thought Chronicle was really good. Be interested to see him.
I've still never seen that.
That's pretty good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I've heard it's great. But it's like a found footage movie, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love those.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make one of those.
They're my guilty pleasure films. Let's do it.
Yeah.
3x3 the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
No one
the movie.
No one's exploring himself.
Hey.
Yeah.
Camera's on me the whole time, no cuts.
Yeah.
Let's just honestly just give Nolan a bunch of DMT and just keep a camera on him.
I would watch it.
Jesus.
I
would do it. I'm down.
Next, Cyndi Lauper, Time After Time. Straight class.
Yes. Okay. Cyndi Lauper is good.
Yeah.
That's a great song. That's probably one of the, like, objectively one of the best songs ever, I think. Not the best song, but up there with, like, arguably being one of.
Time After Time.
Everybody knows it. Time After Time.
Yeah.
It's a great song.
Dude, Time After Time always reminds me of Napoleon Dynamite.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Dance.
With him and what's her name?
Yeah, the girly legs. I don't even know.
The 2% milker.
They might not even give it her name.
Don't get me started about Napoleon Dynamite. I think that's one of the most overrated movies ever. I don't know if I've ever laughed out loud.
Hot take.
You think?
Like the Uncle Rico parts crack me up. Because I'm like, this is so accurate. But every time I hear Cyndi Lauper, I always think of, do you guys remember that movie Date Night with like Steve Carell and Tina Fey?
Yeah.
They keep arguing in the movie because like Steve Carell like tells her his celebrity crush is Cyndi Lauper. He gets like his like dirty crush or something. It's a hilarious part of the movie.
It's probably the best part of that movie.
Yeah. We have Uptown Girl by Billy Joel. Great song. Yeah. Yep, exactly. Yeah.
Good year.
Go Billy.
Longest Time by Billy Joel, which is Michael Scott's favorite song.
Is it really? How did you
go? I'm not gonna sing it.
Oh, come on.
Here, I'll play it real quick.
Do it for the Twitter clip.
Well, you know how like you know how in The Office you like pick up on different things every time you like watch it. Well, like I was watching an episode the other day, and it was Michael's birthday, and Dwight's playing his recorder in Michael's office, and it's for the longest time. And Michael's like, "What are you playing? Shut up!" And Dwight's like, "It's For the Longest Time by William Joel. I know it's your favorite song."
William
Joel. Yeah.
God.
Oh wait, is that when his birthday party is a total failure, and then he's like trying to get everybody to sign the poster of him?
Yeah, because Kevin might have skin cancer, and he's trying to like.
Oh my God!
That was on that TV episode's a classic. All right, here we go. Let me know if you guys can hear this.
Oh.
Can you hear it?
A little bit.
Sort of, kind of.
I
Yeah. I heard it well at the beginning.
Yeah, Max is good.
I recognize this song.
So yeah,
I recognize it.
Just a little classic there.
A little classic.
Next is Drive by the Cars. I love that song. The Killers covered that when I saw them in New York. It was super cool. I like the Cars though; they're really good. Mm-hmm. Are you guys Cars fans at all?
Only the third one.
Fuck off.
Wait. God.
I stand Cars 2 and 3. But no, like I don't really. They don't hit a chord with my heart.
Yeah, not too much.
No.
This is people.
I don't really know that much.
A lot of people think like rock when they think of the 80s, but I think the early 80s was more kind of like disco pop and stuff.
Yeah, it's probably still carrying over from like the 70s, the end of that sort of decade, and then I always think of the 80s as rock. You know, you had that movie Rock of Ages that's set in the 80s.
God,
with all the classics.
Movie was so bad.
I like it. It's
Tom
not bad.
Cruise. You like that movie?
I remember liking it. I'll have to watch. I have it. I've only seen it once, and I remember really liking it. But I'll just have to rewatch it, I guess.
Yeah, that's one of those movies. I'm sure if you watch a second time, you're like, "Holy shit!"
No. I remember liking it because Tom Cruise plays just this. I'm actually looking at the Blu-ray right now. It's staring at me. It's a sign that it's a good movie.
You're gonna watch it tonight.
The extended edition, it says. Yeah. You
know what? God.
Oh, you got the director's cut, bro.
Where she dances a little longer at the Hollywood sign or whatever. Yeah. No. But yeah, I always think of the 80s as being a rock era decade. But yeah, I mean, 70s went pretty hardcore. Yeah, and even the 70s had some rock there too. You know, with Woodstock.
Bro. Led Zeppelin.
It was a mix. Yeah, it was a good old mix.
Yeah. We should do a poll: Rock of Ages versus La La Land.
See what, or The Dark Knight versus me.
Wait.
I think
you would win is the sad part.
I can do it.
Is that what we're going to do our commentary on, is The Dark Knight? Is that official, Max? Your poll backfired on you.
Yeah, it did. I thought you guys would be like, no, let's watch something funny. But no, I guess we're going to watch something super dark and good.
Serious, yeah.
The Dark Knight, I guess.
Well, we got to watch a good movie? What the fuck?
I'm going to play devil's advocate the whole time. I hope you guys know that. I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going to point things out. And you know what? I might even learn some stuff. I got to be honest with you. I've not watched that movie all the way through ever since I was probably a kid.
Oh, so you have a super accurate take.
Wow.
Oh, I remember everything from that movie. I used to watch it a lot when I was a kid.
I can't wait to do the director's commentary and have Max like accidentally roast Heath Ledger and then just get absolutely destroyed for after a dead guy.
The best part. That's the thing. Heath Ledger's the best part of that movie, and then everything else sucks.
I will say the one thing you have is Christian Bale did no acting in that movie.
He didn't do anything.
Yeah, he didn't do
anything.
Yeah.
Which is why the villain's so great, though. Sometimes you have to kind of sacrifice the hero. I feel like
he makes one face for the entire movie.
Yeah. What did you do, Alfred?
He also lives after he falls off like an 80-foot building.
So dude, that is
always. We can talk about that.
That part.
We can talk about it later. We can talk about it later.
Yeah.
He reads a letter from
Rachel.
And he's like, I'm sad for the rest of the movie. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah. He kind of stalked her a little bit too, bro.
He did.
Yeah, he's kind of psycho.
Yeah.
Rewatch those movies. He's not that good of a Batman. Okay.
I will say, so the Dark Knight trilogy, I always look back and I'm like, the movies were great, but Christian Bale wasn't that great as Batman. But I did watch Batman Begins the other day, and I'm like, okay, he was a lot different in this. He did really well in Batman Begins. He was given a lot to work with. I had not seen Batman Begins in a while.
Because I think Batman Begins has like the Scarecrow and Ra's al Ghul.
And Falcone. I like it was always my least favorite one. I watched it the other day. I'm like, this is really good. I think you can appreciate it more now. It's like a great Batman origin story. And the fact that he was able to take like the small villain. I hadn't seen it in a super long time. Like, because I like the Batman Year One comic book is like one of the best Batman comics, and it's like strongly based off of that. But yeah, Scarecrow was good. I always like Cillian Murphy, so
yeah, I like him too.
He's super cool. So on to TV shows now.
Oh yeah,
we had the first seasons of 3 shows. We had Night Court, which I hear people talk about all the time. I've never
Night Court.
Yeah, it's about it was a huge sitcom hit in like the 80s, but like it was just about like a New York court at night and like a funny judge or something. I think it was always like serious. Like they bring people in.
There's a YouTube channel, Red Letter Media, that I love. There's like a running gag called Night Court on there.
Really?
That's the only thing I know about that show.
Yeah. We have the A-Team,
Oh yeah,
I always like those. Me and my brothers used to watch marathons of those because they'd have like 12 hours
show.
on at a time. Yeah, okay. The actual show.
The only thing I've seen was the movie.
The movie was good. I think the movie was pretty underrated.
Really, I think so too. I like.
Yeah, I have that on Blu-ray. I watch it decently. Dude, they had because they kind of set up for a sequel, but it didn't really do well at the box office. But like all the characters in that were great. Like they had Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper.
They had a great cast.
Yeah, Jessica Biel.
How long was the TV show? Like how many seasons?
Let me see real quick. It went on for a while because it was kind of like a cult hit.
I paid full.
1983 to Jesus Christ, how hard is it? To 88. So
okay, so it's like a pretty decent time.
Yeah. It was good. After a while, the storyline kind of gets like, because they're on the run from the government, and it's like, how long can you be on the run from the government? They're still kind of like,
well, five seasons apparently.
Was there ever like a running premise, or was it just something new?
They're court-martialed for a crime they don't commit, and they escape prison, and then like they're on the run, and they like go around the world like helping people. Like they hear about like crimes and stuff, and they like help the people out, or like they'll go and help like countries like dealing with the dictator. But it was pretty badass show. Like it was cool action for like an 80s TV show. But yeah, it was good. And it had Mr. T. Yeah. And then you got Miami Vice with Don Johnson. I've seen episodes of it here and there. My dad loved that show. Really? I mean, it's very 80s.
I was gonna say it's probably 80s, super 80s.
Yeah. It was
probably 80s.
It came out in the 80s. It's probably 80s, guys.
I never knew this, but I looked it up. But Michael Mann, who made like Heat and like Public Enemies and all, like he makes
Collateral.
Yes, he did Collateral as well. He's made a lot of movies. They're just escaping me. But I guess he created Miami Vice and was an executive producer. So
really?
That's pretty cool. I never knew that. Yeah. He also made The Last of the Mohicans and The Insider. Oh no, he made because I was just about to say he made the Miami Vice movie. It was supposed to be awful.
Who was it? Was it someone in Jamie Foxx?
It was Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell. And
I was about to say, I thought it was Colin Farrell.
Yeah, it was supposed to be terrible, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
like,
I don't think I've ever heard good things about it.
Yeah.
It's almost like completely forgotten about, too.
Yeah, and I remember, you think it's an easy premise to make it at least a decent movie about. It's just like cops that like bust drug kingpins in Miami.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
They should have given it to the Russo brothers.
Just give them everything.
Honestly.
Yeah, right. So we can move on to the fun stuff now.
Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about.
There's some classics here.
Like, they really were.
For sure.
Yeah. Yep. So the reason we did the 1984 episode is because they're finally coming out with a sequel to the Terminator.
Thank God.
Which came out in 1984.
I've been waiting since 1984, man.
First, let's talk about the preview a little bit. The CGI, I can't believe it was really bad in some parts. Like really bad.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I swear to God, I really think they took the Terminator Genesis trailer and just called it something else. It just looks the same.
Yeah,
it's just the same shit. It's the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It looks the same quality as both Salvation and Genesis. It looks like it's completely deviant. I thought this was supposed to be going back to the roots, baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know, finally. Well, this looks like the complete opposite. And I'm sick and tired of James Cameron coming around and saying,
this is it.
Every time, this is it. This is the one I really wanted to make. And I gave them the okay because the story was just so good.
Have you noticed?
How much are they paying you?
On all of the last three, they've said, this is the one that continues the Terminator 2 story.
Yeah.
And none of them have. None of them. The last one tried to cancel it out. I think so. I think there's tiers. You have Terminator 1 and 2, which are great. You have Terminator 3, and I'll even put Salvation was kind of watchable just because Christian Bale and Sam Worthington are both good. And I think there was some decent action in it. It wasn't a good movie, but I watched it a few times just because it was like kind of reminded me of like a Transformers movie. Like it was
you at least get the post-apocalyptic feel to it.
You
like,
finally get to see like a badass John Connor. Like John Connor was like and then you have Genesis. Which was,
oh my god!
I didn't finish it. I watched the first half.
I'm serious. That was the only movie I've ever seen in a theater where I was like, "This is genuinely unwatchable," and I just couldn't, I was bored out of my mind with it.
Yeah, which
very disappointing.
I am off topic a little bit. But I'm nervous. Did you guys see the clip they released from Dark Phoenix? I was having to like fast forward through it. I was like, "This is so slow."
Wait. I didn't.
Dude, it was really bad.
Excited?
Dude, I'm excited to see what happens with the story because they're like, this is the culmination of X-Men. I just want to see them all die. I just want to see them all die, basically.
Everyone.
They're saying that to get you excited. That's exactly what they're saying. Anything at this
point.
I'm telling you, it's not going to do anything.
Did you guys see the clip I'm talking about, though?
I haven't seen it.
Dude, the acting that Jennifer Lawrence was doing, like, she did not give a fuck. You could tell. Like,
she doesn't want to even be there.
You can't, she doesn't care.
She was like, Charles, you can't keep putting these kids at risk. And then Charles, it was like, dude, it was so bad. And I'm like, really? This is the same girl that did Silver Linings?
This is the culmination of their movies. That Jean Grey going insane again. Like, that's it. This is what the series has been leading up to. X-Men: The Last Stand again. Like, come on.
Can you imagine if this comes out and there's like a review and it's like, this is better than
Oh my god!
That's
I would lose my mind. Somebody's gonna say that. Somebody will say it.
Yeah, someone will, just to be the cool guy. Like, unpopular opinion.
I will do a commentary for a movie by choice of the audience if it's anything above 50.
Yeah.
50. Yeah, there's no way.
That's fair. Because it won't be.
I'm thinking.
There's no way it'll be
20.
I about said 30 to really, because I'm
risky.
telling you, this is gonna be bad, people. It's gonna suck.
If it's over 50, Max has to do a commentary on Son of the Mask.
I will do a commentary of the audience choice.
Dude, have you guys ever seen Son of the Mask?
Yeah, I've seen Son of the Mask with Jamie Kennedy, is it?
Yeah, dude. It has like a 1.2 on IMDb. I think it's the second worst rated movie of all time on there.
I remember seeing that in theaters.
It was so bad. My brother used to like watching it because he liked the original one.
Oh, yeah. And when they have the scene somewhere over the rainbow with the baby.
2.2. Yeah, dude. That thing is fucking awful. It's up there with the, what was the Bill Murray one? Oh, the Garfield movie. That was
like Garfield?
Jeez, how bad is that one? I'm curious now.
That and Cat in the Hat too. That was a bad streak of movies, dude.
Cat in the Hat is kind of funny. Cat in the Hat's got some funny stuff in it.
That movie scares the shit out of me. The movie's creepy.
It is very creepy.
It's weird the way it's filmed.
It's very odd. It's as odd as Dr. Seuss.
Dude, Alec Baldwin looks like a fucking pedophile in that movie. He is like creepy in that.
And he like rips out his teeth.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah, that was
I love
weird,
that.
Dude. But next, or I get shit. We're still in the Terminator.
Terminator.
Yeah.
We went from Terminator to Cat in the Hat. That was that episode.
Terminator is one of those movies, though, and I feel like the same thing happened with Alien, where it's so good, but the sequel was so good that like, because if I watch Terminator and then watch Terminator Judgment Day, I'm like, oh my god, Terminator Judgment Day is so much better.
I was about to ask.
What happens to me? Alien and Aliens, yeah.
Oh, I just T2.
Yeah, Judgment Day takes what they
Mm-hmm.
established and just improves on it so much.
Makes it better.
Yeah. Whereas Terminator 1 is so good, but like, and the special effects in those like 3 or 4 years got so much better. Like, because it's kind of in that same time period, like even like A New Hope to Empire Strikes Back, the special effects are like worlds better. I know their budget was bigger, but But I think Alien and Aliens are just kind of the same way. Because like Alien's a really good movie, but Aliens is like really, really
Don't
good.
you like Alien better?
Aliens
or
is
you
like
don't?
one of my favorite movies. Well, both
I thought you liked
Aliens
Alien.
and T2.
I remember you liking Alien better, but maybe I was wrong.
Me?
Yeah, I thought you did. Maybe I'm
No,
wrong.
I think
Well, clearly I'm
Aliens
wrong.
and Aliens is like one of my favorite movies. It's
Yeah.
like up there in my top. Aliens and probably T2 are up there.
Aliens
in my top
is so
20,
good.
30. Yeah, both
Yeah.
of them are so
I
good.
like it better too.
And it's funny, they really do kind of have parallels because like the first Alien movie and then the first Terminator movie are kind of very dry tonally. Like there's not. It's very simple. It's more, Alien is way more simple. Terminator's kind of got that time travel complexity to it, but the fact that they were both made with like such low budgets kind of let them be like the kickstart, like a very slow kickstart into what could be.
They both have
led to be.
They both have the female like hero too. Yeah. Oh yeah, Max likes that. Oh yeah.
Before it's time.
Dude, we should do an episode of like Alien franchise versus Terminator franchise because both have like a first
sequel by sequel.
Yeah.
Yes, I could do that, dude. I think I've seen every single one of them.
I have. I'm in the minority where I think Prometheus and like Alien Covenant are a lot better than people give them credit for.
Okay.
Come on. The special effects in those are
Prometheus
great.
maybe, but not Covenant. Covenant sucks.
You don't like Covenant?
I hate it.
It wasn't as good as Prometheus.
I thought Prometheus was 10 times better.
I like Prometheus a lot. People hated it just because he lied. Like, and was like, this isn't attached to Alien.
Yeah. Until like the very last shot.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, okay, fine, it is.
It was just like J.J. Abrams with fucking Star Trek 2, and he's not Khan.
It's not
like
Khan.
30 minutes into the movie, they're like, his name is Khan.
It's literally the Wrath of Khan. It's the same movie.
It is
the same movie.
It is.
Yeah.
It's good though.
It's a good movie. It is.
Next is Gremlins. I've never seen Gremlins.
You've never seen Gremlins?
No, I think that's one of those movies that just kind of slipped through the cracks for me.
It's a good movie. It's very
good.
Very
is
fun.
It?
Yeah. It's
Maybe I saw it when I was younger. I don't know. Is it like a kid's movie?
I haven't seen it either.
Maybe
give us a little rundown, Max.
Of Gremlins?
Yeah.
Okay, so I know it's like Steven Spielberg did not direct it, but I know it's like one of those things where it's like he gets credit for it, but he just like produced it.
Okay.
So it's about like this guy goes into this like weird shop, like it almost looks like a basement, and he's like looking for a Christmas gift for his son, and he finds this little gremlin in a cage, and the guy's like, "This isn't for sale." I forget how he gets. I think he gets like a little boy in the shop, gives him the gremlin, and then the boy, he's like a high schooler, college kid, gets the gremlin. Takes care of it, but there's like certain rules, like you can't feed it after midnight, don't get it in water, because if you get it in water it like multiplies, but if you feed it after midnight it goes like insane. So the movie it goes through where something happens to Gizmo. I think that's the name of the gremlin, Gizmo. Multiplies, and then is the multiplication feeds after midnight, I believe, something like that. I'm kind of, it's a little cloudy of what happens, but it eventually leads to all of these like mean, evil gremlins just running all over the city, and it's so much fun. It is like a very fun movie. But yeah, it's like one of those classics. It's very solid, very good.
Yeah,
I like it.
Did they do other ones? I thought they did.
They did a Gremlins too, and it's called The New Batch, and it's from what I can remember. This one I've only seen like once, and it's been a very long time. It's like some sort of, he's like got this job in a business building or something like that. This just big building, and then the gremlins like run all over that. I couldn't tell you anything more than that.
Really?
All right.
Yeah. Solid. I think you kill them with sunlight. They're like vampires.
Okay.
But it's very good.
I want to watch
it. It's a very
it.
fun movie.
I've seen all the memes, but
I would
never
highly
seen the
recommend
movie.
it. Yeah. Very solid.
Next is Ghostbusters, classic. First two were great. Did you know they're making another one? I had no idea. It's supposed to be a continuation.
I heard that too.
Yeah.
I think Jason Reitman, the son of Ivan, is making Jason, son of Ivan, is making the third movie, and I think I think they're finally going to do what they should have done with the Ghostbusters 2016, which they didn't, and I don't know what the hell they were thinking with that movie. What they should have done, and what they're doing in Ghostbusters 3, is doing a bit of a pass the torch kind of thing, which I believe, but because I think they're going to do like kids in this one with the original cast of who's there or who's left.
Okay.
I don't know why they did not do that in Ghostbusters 2016. They just completely like made them new characters, and it was weird. But I don't know, like, okay, the first Ghostbusters is great. It's like got my favorite character introduction with Bill Murray doing the card reader, and he's got the woman falsely getting all of them correct, and he zaps the guy every time. That's just so great. That's a great movie. I don't even think I've finished the second one ever.
I liked it as a kid.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't really remember the second one very much.
Yeah,
I watched the first one all the time, but I don't really remember the second. Yeah.
But yeah, the third one, they finally got everybody back. Because I know Bill Murray was always against coming, like he just did not want to do it. I think there was actually a talk a long time ago that the only time he would come back is if they made him a ghost. Like if he came back as a ghost.
He was already a zombie in Zombieland.
Yeah, he's coming back for that, isn't he?
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah,
he died in it.
Dude, any regrets? Garfield, maybe. That's a great movie.
That's one of my like the hardest I've ever laughed in like the first time watch of a movie, because that movie is so like out there. When he walks in and he just picks up the shotgun and shoots him in the chest, I was like, holy shit.
I just like how that totally deviated from everything that was going on. They just randomly hang out with Bill Murray for like a good 10 minutes of the movie.
Yeah. He was like, what's he say? He's like, I saw Eddie Van Halen last week or something. And they're like, oh, how is he? He's like, oh, he's a zombie.
Yeah, God, that movie's so good. Man. Bill Murray. See, that's why I'm excited for The Dead Don't Die, because it looks another.
Yeah. The reviews were a little shaky on it, but I'm still excited for it.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I ran into Bill Murray at an airport once. He's a very cool guy.
Really? Did you say hi?
Seriously?
I did.
You actually talked to him?
Well, he was behind us in line at the airport, checking in and stuff, and he pointed at my brother's shirt, and he goes, "Oh, Superman," because he was wearing a Superman shirt. And I said, "Oh, hey, Bill Murray," and then he didn't say anything, and they took him away in a golf cart.
Oh, sounds like he really liked you, man.
So he kind of shafted me big time, but you know what? It's okay. I was a kid.
Don't meet your childhood hero.
Stupid kid either.
Yeah. Bill Murray was about to flex on you, bro. He was about to be like,
he was. He's like,
you know, I auditioned
as him. Watch. Yeah, but Ghostbusters to me is definitely it's definitely like, you know, you have someone like Bill Murray who is like easily the most popular other than like Dan Aykroyd. But to me, Ghostbusters is like what makes the movie so great is the four. Like they are so likable, even though they're not as popular.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they know it's a dumb movie. Like they just like roll.
Yeah, it's a silly premise.
Yeah, like the fucking shit at the end with the Marshmallow Man or whatever. Like it's just like
Yep. They really went
popped
there.
in my head.
I feel like it's a classic no one talks about. Like you don't hear a lot of kids talking about Ghostbusters anymore. It used to be
not anymore.
That's actually a good point. I never really hear like people like our age, like hashtag film Twitter, the worst thing ever, talk about Ghostbusters that much. It's always like the 30, 40-year-old that kind of grew up with it. It's never like this younger. I almost feel like it might be too dry, like humor wise, for this kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. Which is kind of strange.
It's changed so much.
Yeah.
You'd have to have a taste for it for sure.
Yeah. Maybe when the third movie that actually connects to the other ones comes out.
Yeah, that could be cool. Hopefully they'll get some like solid younger actors that can like relate to like how it did or like how Stranger Things does.
I thought they were gonna have like Finn Wolfhard in it.
That'd be cool.
And I think they found the girl too. They found like two of them.
That'll be cool.
I don't know. I don't remember. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
Next is Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh my God, I completely forgot about that. Okay, that's like my favorite 1984 movie ever.
It's a classic.
It's fantastic, especially for what they did. This is iconic with the budget they had.
Yeah.
So, oh man. Okay, first off, Robert Englund as Freddy Krueger. I mean, grade A stuff there.
So do you like, because I'm not a big horror movie guy, do you like A Nightmare on Elm Street more than the Halloween?
Well, you got to
really put you on the spot, Max.
You just broke Max.
This is the problem. You got to consider the sequels, okay?
Yeah.
I would say Nightmare on Elm Street, only because I think the third movie is great. Nightmare on Elm Street 3, Dream Warriors, that's good. The second one's eh.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes to total shit for a span of years. It just is awful. And then Wes Craven's New Nightmare comes out, and it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween kind of just has Halloween and then Halloween 2018, and that's kind of it.
Yeah, I watched Halloween 2018. I wasn't sure how
I don't even really like it.
I liked it a lot.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty cheesy.
Suck.
It's really cheesy.
Is it? Well, because I was meaning to ask Max, like, because I haven't even seen the original one, but like,
what?
Yeah, maybe that. I mean, are they going for cheesy? Because it was very cheesy when I was watching it. Like I was like, what the fuck?
It just depends on what your taste is. I didn't think it was. I thought it was pretty brutal. See, to me, I thought it was.
Yeah.
If you look at it as like a direct sequel to the first one that ignores every single other one, which they do, I thought it was pretty good.
I couldn't stop laughing in the beginning when the kids get the dad's rifle and he goes into the prison bus. The guy goes, "Don't shoot!" and the kid shoots him like immediately.
Oh God!
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was actually a movie. Not that it made me scared. It actually gave me kind of anxiety. Like I was actually kind of into what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
And it's almost like what they did with like Godzilla, King of the Monsters. It's like you've been through such shit this whole time. There's like some really bad ones in there because of a really good first movie.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some gems in the Godzilla franchise, but then when you get to like this one that kind of goes all out and seems like the person who made it actually kind of cared.
Yeah.
You actually appreciate it. I thought it was very brutal. Like it made Michael Myers scary again, which was something that had been lost big time because he becomes a total like. There's a movie, Halloween Resurrection. Oh my God, it's so bad. I mean, it is it's like an MTV movie. It's
how many are there?
Okay, let's see. There's Halloween 1, Halloween 2, Halloween 3, Season of the Witch, which has nothing to do with Michael Myers because originally it was supposed to be like an anthology series where it was like every Halloween would be a different movie. But Michael Myers was so popular that they brought him. There's Halloween 4, 5, I think there's a 6th, like it's like the Return of Michael Myers, and then there's like Resurrection.
There's one called
Halloween
H20.
H2O. Yep, H2O. Halloween 20 years later.
Oh my God.
And then there's the Rob Zombie ones, which are they're not good, people. I don't know why there's a cult fall because it's Rob Zombie. That's why. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are bad. Both of them. And then there's the one that came out last year, which is pretty good.
Okay.
But yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street is also a very interesting series. But what made Nightmare on Elm Street so cool was the kills. Like they were actually creative, and even just the whole movie as a whole, like what they did with the dream and the real world, just very creative.
Yeah,
that all kind of got lost as the series went on. That's why I think the third one's so cool too, because there's like it's got some iconic moments in it where there's like this. What they did with the characters would be established of having their fear told early on, and then that's what they would have to face later on in the movie. And if you don't win, you die, or if you don't like face up to it, you die. If you overcome it, then you live. Like there's one girl in Nightmare on Elm Street 3 where she's like always wanted to be on TV and make it places, and then Freddy Krueger goes on this night show that she's watching and then like shoves her face into the TV. He goes like, "It's prime time, bitch," and it's like so iconic. But that's what makes that movie. While Robert Englund is really good as Freddy Krueger, I think he really kind of owns it as the series goes. God, honestly, you make me want to watch these movies right now. That's how good they are. That's how fun they are. Not good. That's how fun they are.
Yeah.
The first one is just a legitimately well-made movie for what they did with it. Johnny Depp's in it. It's like his first role ever.
Yeah.
And he's got like, he doesn't even have like the most iconic kill. He has one of because there's so many iconic kills in that movie. The first one I think is just brilliant, where they have her like up on the wall. I'm kind of curious as to how they did it. It's kind of brilliant. So she's asleep, but the guy is awake, and he's just watching her be terrorized in her sleep, and she's like all up on the walls, and you don't know, because you don't see what she's going through really at the moment she's like dying, and it's kind of scary. And then you have Johnny Depp where he gets sucked into his bed and like blood so it's insane. Wes Craven, R.I.P. He's just so good in that genre.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would probably say Nightmare on Elm Street's better, because they have like, for every like 2-3 bad movies, there's one good one that comes out, and then Halloween's kind of just dead until this new one that came out last year.
Still dead.
No.
Yikes.
It made like a ton of money.
Yeah, it did. It had a small budget, which is always smart for those.
Yeah.
Next is one of my all-time favorites as a kid, The Karate Kid. I loved those movies.
Jaden Smith movie's better.
Oh my god.
Oh, don't
you
dare.
Get out.
Don't you dare. Are you
I want to go home.
Are you actually serious? I can't believe you're actually
say what
serious.
you need to say, okay? I did it. I said it, okay?
Wow.
It is better.
That movie
I'm
is
more
so
of a
bad.
jacket on, jacket off kind of guy.
Oh my
a
god.
wax on, wax off kind of guy.
Have you ever seen his move at the end, Max? The fucking yeah, dude, his leg was broken.
Let's face it. Okay, how's the Karate Kid end with just one little? He kicks him in the face, and that's it. It's like a wide shot. It's a wide shot.
Dude.
And Mr. Miyagi beats the shit out of them in the parking lot.
It's a wide shot, and he kicks him in the face, and it's like, that's it. And the Jaden Smith version, he's like, I'm gonna backflip, kick him in the face out of nowhere, and it was like, oh, I stood up in the theater when I was a kid. I was like, yes, and I was like, yeah, that was awesome. I like.
As a kid,
Smith one came out in 2010, Max. So you were like 13.
I went nuts. Okay. Yes, it was so cool. But yeah, I like the Jaden Smith one.
All right. Well, this is in 1984, so you don't even need to speak on the subject.
This is my commentary. The Karate Kid, the 2010 Karate Kid will be my commentary track. I will watch it again. I'll probably be drunk, and I'll probably love it. I'll talk about how good.
You probably
that'll
will.
be it. That'll be it. If Dark Phoenix gets anything above 50%, actually no, I'll just do it regardless. Why not? I feel like I need to watch it again. Tell you guys how good it is.
I was like such a fan of Karate Kid. I like passionately watched the sequels too, like parts 2 and 3, and then the next Karate Kid. They have parts 2.
I don't even remember the sequels.
And then there's one called The Next Karate Kid with Hilary Swank, where she's like Daniel's cousin or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still waiting for
They were great, bro.
I'm still waiting for the 2010 sequel.
Oh
God, just stop.
I'll be the only one in theater. I'm the only one who wants it.
Yeah. You're not going to change my mind on that one. That one was awful.
We'll see about that.
Next, we got Temple of Doom, classic.
Oh, baby.
I think that's a super underrated one.
I thought it was the best one for the longest time.
Yeah,
and,
I mean, I think
it's
a strong case to be made. Yeah.
I think it's pretty fair that probably Raiders is the best. Temple of Doom is very good. Temple of Doom is the most entertaining because it's like it's easily the cheesiest of the trilogy. And then you get to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And then it's kind of weird how every other one has like its own so you could say Raiders of the Lost Ark and not Temple of Doom, The Last Crusade are very much kind of are easily the best ones, and they're like kind of the same. And then Temple of Doom gets super cheesy, and then the every other one, which goes to Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, is like insane, where he like explodes in a refrigerator and somehow survives. I would need to rewatch that movie again too.
Yeah,
because, I remember liking that movie. I just kind of have lost interest in it because of everybody else that doesn't like it. Maybe that's why you don't like Karate Kid, the 2010 one. No, Temple of Doom, right. I still think is very good. I because all Indiana Jones was meant to be was like kind of
what do they call them? They're like the adventure kind of like the TV. What were they called? Serials. That's it. They were serials.
I was like, wait, what?
Oh.
No, they were serials, and they're poking fun of that. I think Temple of Doom is the one that really owns up to that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I talked about it kind of a little bit in my a video I made in college, as if I'm graduated college, and I'm still in college, and a class I made for college. It's based on these serials where you always get this hero put in this like impossible. It's what Captain America 1944 is. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's kind of what that is. It's poking fun at those, but for adventures. And there's like super big stereotypes in them, and they're just kind of crazy.
It's kind of accepting it.
Yeah, and this one totally owns up to that. And I think it's a really fun one. I was
gonna say, I remember it being a little out there.
Yeah, and it has the kid character, Short Round. That's got to be probably like my favorite kid character in like.
Yeah, he was funny. He was a good actor.
Short Round was awesome. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The only probably annoying part would be probably the I forget her name.
Yeah, she was. I think she was supposed to be like that though.
Exactly.
Kate Capshaw.
Yeah. I like I said, it's like one of those serials where they totally own up to it. She would, even though that's what they do, it's like not everything totally translates well. I thought she was kind of annoying, but she was always the damsel in distress.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what it was like in those serials. So.
Yeah.
But no, I think it's a lot of fun.
It's like it was very eerie. I remember it being like kind of a scary
creepy
type movie.
Yeah. Rip out your heart and like
that scene is weird.
Yeah, it is. And it was cool seeing him have like a sidekick. And like it was, I think that was probably his best acting of the series, because the first one he's getting into the role. And starting with The Last Crusade, I mean, I love Harrison Ford, but it's really clear when he doesn't care. Like, you saw it in Return of the Jedi, like The Last Crusade, like, which The Last Crusade, I know we've talked about it before. But that's one of those.
Did you say? Did you say it's really queer when he doesn't care? Is that what you said?
I said queer.
I think you said queer. I was like, what?
Jesus.
What?
Yeah,
okay,
it's really
that makes
weird.
a lot more sense.
Jeez, Roast
okay,
and
guys.
Harrison, bro.
Mr. Krabs said queer in SpongeBob.
This is true.
But yeah, I don't know. Like, we've talked about it before, but Last Crusade's one of those movies where as a kid, I'm like, this is like one of the best movies ever made. And then I watched it like a couple months
you liked it when you liked it a lot.
I loved it when I was a kid. Like Last Crusade. I didn't like Temple of Doom when I was a kid. And then I watched all three of them a couple months ago. And I love
I'm the other way around.
Really?
Yeah.
Last Crusade just kind of gets me as a bit cheesy now.
Really?
I don't know. Sean Connery was good in it.
Moments in that movie. From what I can remember, as a kid, that was the one I watched the least. But there's some great, like when Hitler signs his book, I was like, oh, that's awesome.
Good. The young Indiana part, kind of the origin was cool.
Yeah.
But it all felt kind of like rushed and jumbled together a little bit.
Okay, that'd be one I need to rewatch.
Yeah,
because I have not seen it.
Don't get me wrong, it's still a great movie. But I think the first two are definitely the best in my opinion. Yeah. Temple of Doom is super underrated. No one talks about it.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Next is Beverly Hills Cop with Eddie Murphy.
Okay, I don't think I've seen it all the way.
I've never seen Beverly Hills Cop.
I haven't either. Oh yeah.
I've only seen half of it, and I got to be honest with you, I don't even know if I remember a whole lot from it. I remember it being kind of funny. I think they did like 3 of them.
Yeah.
And I know it's like one of Eddie, like they considered like Eddie Murphy's like top movie other than like Coming to America.
People say it's like hilarious.
Yeah. I don't really remember a whole lot about it, to be honest with you. Not that I didn't think it was, not that I thought it was like so bad or anything that I didn't want to finish. I don't remember why or something. I just couldn't finish it at the time, and I just kind of never really had any interest to go back and finish it. I should probably rewatch it because I'm sure it's good.
That's what I was thinking too. I'm sure I'd like it better now.
Yeah, I remember him being like pretty smooth in it. Like it's very tame, Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, yeah. Because like it is an action or it is a comedy movie, but I think it's more crime and action too. Like I don't think it's just like comedy. Like I think he was kind of trying to be a little serious in it.
From what I can remember, I remember him getting thrown out of a window or something like that, a shop window or something. Like that's like the only thing I can remember.
I just remember a big fight scene. I feel like he's in like this like temple or something, and there's a big fight scene. It might be in like the second one.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't know. So, well,
you might be thinking Indiana Jones in a temple.
Yeah. Eddie
It's a mashup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next is Once Upon a Time in America, which is a good Robert De Niro movie.
Never seen it.
Really, it's a good crime movie, just a big epic. I haven't seen it in a while. I think it's very long.
Yeah,
like
I was just looking at.
Yeah, 3 hours and 50 minutes, and it's Sergio Leone who made all those classic westerns like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually haven't watched that in like the past like 5 years. Once Upon a Time in America. I kind of want to go back and watch it now.
God, I feel like I'd have to make a day of it.
Yeah, that's like that's
3
like
hours.
longer than The Godfather. Yeah, that's a while. And then we have Red Dawn, which
I've not seen the original, but I've seen the remake.
Really?
Josh Peck and Chris Hemsworth.
Oh yeah.
Is it Kurt Russell is in the first one?
It's I feel like
Patrick
Swayze.
Yeah.
It's Patrick
Charlie
Swayze.
Sheen and C. Thomas Howell. Yeah, and Jennifer Grey, who was in all those like 80s movies. I love the first one. Like I loved it as a kid, and it's like it's pretty cheesy, but it's cool. Charlie Sheen's cool in it. The new one was bad, but I don't think it was as bad as people say. It was watchable, I think.
I don't think I've seen the new one.
I remember there was like some sort of major controversy with it coming out, like because they were going to make the villains like.
They made them the North Koreans, and I think North Korea was really mad about it because in the original one, it was Russia.
So I think they changed it to like the Japanese or Chinese, and it's like, oh, what, you think people are just going to be okay with that? Like, just changing it.
They're like, oh, Japan's an ally, it's fine.
I forget what they did, but I remember something like that going on. That's insane. But
yeah, I just remember that one was because Connor Cruise, Tom Cruise's son, was trying to make his like acting debut in it, and I remember he was awesome.
Here we go. Connor Cruise.
Now he's just entrenched in Scientology. And then next, I've actually never seen this, but I know Denis Villeneuve is coming out with the new one, is Dune.
Yeah.
I know there's like a huge following for it. I really want to see it. I think it'd be my type of movie. Have you guys seen it?
I have no idea what it's about. I know it's based on a book.
It's a big sci-fi movie, I know.
I'm sure that Denis Villeneuve will do good then if it's
sci-fi.
Yeah,
dude, he's the best.
Jesus,
like,
he's
God. Great.
Yeah.
He really is.
Not a lot of people know about him either, and if you look at his filmography,
that's crazy.
It's like
to me.
insane.
That's crazy to me.
Because every one of his movies has been a hit, like literally every single one.
I don't think he's ever had a bad one from what I've seen.
No.
I've seen pretty much all of them. I've seen Polytechnique, Prisoners, Enemy.
That's the only one.
Have you seen Enemy? Enemy's
awesome. I love it. Yeah, it's so good.
Incendies, Blade Runner 2049.
Yeah,
he's just everything.
Have you seen a short film?
So no, I haven't.
Go watch this short film.
Whatever it's called. Is that what it's called?
I don't. I'm gonna have to look it up. But it's like with a bunch of people eating food. Dang, I'd have to look. It's really weird.
I haven't seen Prisoners, but I've heard it's very good.
Are you serious?
I
feel like it gives me anxiety, bro. I'm like,
dude,
that's creepy shit.
I saw it? Oh,
it's
it is
crazy.
I pirated it the first time I ever watched it. It was like on a late night school night. My dad and I were watching it on our projector that we had. Dude, and the movie would keep buffering, and I was like, I swear to God, I was going to go into cardiac arrest because the movie is so will give you so much.
It's so intense.
Really
intense, and will give you anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, I can't go to bed until I finish this movie. And
it's interesting too. Yeah, for a movie where I shouldn't say not a ton happens, but there's not a lot of like action. It's so intense. It's actually really horrifying.
I mean, in all honesty,
just like chills.
Blade Runner doesn't have that much action, and it's intense through the almost like 3-hour runtime.
Yeah, I could watch it. That movie's amazing.
Yeah, he's got he's got Polytechnique.
That's like Hugh
Prisoners,
Jackman's best role in Prisoners. Besides, obviously, he's great as Wolverine, but like all that aside, like he's so good in Prisoners.
Polytechnique's pretty creepy too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to see it. It's called Next Floor, Max.
Oh, Next Floor.
He's got Arrival and Sicario, which are both
Arrival,
great.
yeah. I forgot about those
amazing.
two. Yeah, those two are great
my
too.
God.
Yeah. Sicario is like, when I saw that for the first time, I'm like, this is one of the best action movies in years.
That movie's intense too.
Yeah.
The good thing about his movies too are the score is always so good.
Yeah.
The one for Enemy, I think, not Enemy, Prisoners. The one for Prisoners is my favorite. There's some very eerie music in it. It's
I'll have to do some research. I don't know if he uses the same composer for all of his movies.
Well, he had Johan
you need to see Prisoners.
Johan Johansson was his composer.
I know
he died.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think was it? I don't know who did it for 2049. Was it Hans Zimmer? Probably.
I think it wouldn't surprise me. I don't know.
But the heavy organs sound like Hans Zimmer.
Yeah, but it's such a shame because Johan Johansson was so
good.
I mean, honestly, he was probably one of my favorite composers. The stuff he did for Sicario and Prisoners was just so good.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hans Zimmer did the music in Blade Runner.
Yeah.
I was looking at the Dune plot line is Duke's son leads desert warriors against the Galactic Emperor and his father's evil nemesis. I'm like, that sounds like it could be pretty badass if it's done right.
So from what I've been heard, it very much from what people have said it could be, or it has the potential to be, is like the next kind of Star Wars.
That'd be so cool.
That
could be really cool. Yeah. For him to kick that off. Like someone like that to do something that could be as big as that would be awesome.
I just don't see him making a bad movie. I
don't think it's possible.
He's so good.
Jason Momoa is in it. Bro, this cast is insane. I haven't even seen this. Stellan Skarsgård, Jason Momoa, Zendaya, Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh God, I hate it already.
Josh Brolin, Dave Bautista, Timothy Chalamet, Oscar.
Wow, Jesus.
Javier Bardem.
Wow.
Oh,
what the fuck?
Dude, they've got a ton of A-list.
That's crazy.
I can imagine Denny Villeneuve sitting at an executive table, and then they're like, okay, who are we going to get in this? And all of a sudden it goes, boom, boom, boom. And then all these portals start to open, and then all these A-list actors come out. On set.
He can probably get whoever he wants.
Yeah,
because he hasn't made a bad. Exactly.
Those actors have been in his movies before, like Dave Bautista, Josh Brolin. What were the other ones? I know Zendaya has not. I love Zendaya.
Bro, now I gotta watch the original one because
I wonder.
He has they have cast names for all these people, so I want to see which character, because if Timothy Chalamet is the new Luke Skywalker or something, and Dune,
that'd be so cool. It'd be so weird, God.
Yeah,
it's a life he's not gonna want to live. I can tell you that.
He'll be playing the voice of the Joker for years.
Yeah, seriously. We love Mark Hamill. Well, at least Mark Hamill's so cool about it. He actually
he's so cool, bro.
Yeah, everybody else is like, eh.
Well, I don't think Mark Hamill wants to be big anymore. I think he's just fine what he's doing. I think
he just likes having fun now, honestly.
Can you look up what year Child's Play came out?
The original one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
That'd be late 80s.
1988.
88? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it. Okay.
I'd
like to talk about that later on.
Yeah.
I was going to say that new trailer for whatever.
Because Mark Hamill's the voice of Chucky in that one. I think that's very great.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. All right.
We'll have to save the Halloween episode for all the horror movies and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
We could do that, yeah.
We'll go hard on that one. We could have a real episode for that, yeah.
Yeah.
Holidays will be big episodes.
Exactly.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, for sure. All right, we'll end it on that.